We are live at Mahan Hoffman Stadium, home of Patrick Cronk Field, here on the campus of Leto High School, for tonight's district contest between the visiting Jesuit Tigers and the Leto Falcons. Good evening, everyone. I am John Pedrero from the class of 1981. Welcome to Jesuit Tiger football. So I'm going to give an early notice here. They've got some rock music going on in the background here. Facebook doesn't like that sometimes, so because it's copyrighted. So if I disappear all of a sudden, I'm gonna sign back on. So do not leave. I just wanted to give that disclaimer soon, in case I go blank. That's why. But stay where you're at. Come back on the Facebook live stream, and we'll get this game going. So thanks to all who have tuned in tonight. Jesuit, boy, what a win at home against Armwood. We'll call it what it was, an upset. 28-21, Tigers win. They shut out the Hawks in the second half. Will Griffin, 14 out of 26, 187 yards. But the story was Willie Suarez. 8 rushes, 86 yards, 4 rushing touchdowns, including 2 on fourth down. He also caught 6 for 78. Nice game for Trent Teeling as well. 2 catches for 40 yards. But what it seems like is on that off week, and Jesuit had the off week before Armwood. So Don Misick, Matt Thompson, and the coaching staff, they put their heads together to figure out a way to get the ball in Willie Suarez's hands. He is the most dynamic player in this Tiger team offensively. They got him running. They got him receiving. And he returns kicks as well. And expect to see a lot of Willie Suarez tonight against Leto. Jesuit with a record of 2-2. This is their first district contest of the season. As of the Leto band, it looks like the alumni are out there too, taking the field. But Leto, with a record of 2-3, it's been an interesting season for the Falcons. Football always seems to be a bit of a challenge. It has been for years. Solid baseball program, solid basketball program, good in soccer. So the Leto Band and Pierce some middle school students are out there. So when the national anthem starts, we'll obviously pause for that.
As we welcome our Leto High School Navy Junior ROTC. It's commanded by Lieutenant Commander Jordan and Master Sergeant.
So we're going to hold up now since the ROTC is coming out. And then we'll resume our pregame here in a moment.
Carrying the Navy organizational colors is Cadet Chief Petty Officer Emily Canizares, Cadet Chief Petty Officer Michael Gallardo as the right rifle, Cadet Chief Petty Officer Michaela Solman as the left rifle. Please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Fine rendition of the national anthem. So Leto with a record of 2-3. They have defeated Brandon and Freedom. Those are the two wins. Beat Brandon 35-7, Freedom 14-6. But you have to take into account that Brandon and Freedom are combined 1-9, and Freedom has scored 16 points all season, and they play Tampa Bay Tech tonight. Ouch. But in Leto's other three games, Blake beat him here at Leto 43-0. They lost at Strawberry Crest 40-0. And they lost here to Alonzo 43-6. So had a little bit small squad, as you can see. Probably got a lot of guys going both ways. Jesuit physically much bigger, but definitely up a level for Leto tonight against a very confident Jesuit squad. Jesuit, by the way, next week, boy, that's going to be, if you can make it to Corral Memorial Stadium next week, it's going to be quite a game. Bishop Verot.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for our Leto Falcons.
So Bishop Verot coming up from Fort Myers. And the Vikings of Bishop Verot are 5-0. 4 of those wins by forfeit. But in those 4 wins, they have scored 40-plus points in every game. And tonight, Bishop Verot has Key West 1-4 Key West at home. So, in all likelihood, Bishop Verot, unless we have the upset of the century, is going to conk the conks tonight, and we'll be 6-0 coming into a Jesuit next week. So that is a game with potential offensive fireworks. The Jesuit next week. So one to attend, or if not, of course, listen to me. Why not do that on the Facebook live stream, or home games are also on YouTube on the Jesuit Tiger Sports Network YouTube page. So here are your captains. We have number 11, Will Griffin. Will has thrown for 7 touchdowns this season. Number 22, Cyrus Aboud, who had a big game against Armwood defensively. Consistent senior linebacker, number 33, Connor Dooley. And the senior, number 13, Temple-bound, Bryson Goodwin. Joining Joe Smith, who we watched a little bit on ESPN last night. Temple, a losing game against the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. But Joe got some airtime before the game, had a few carries during the game as well. So that was pretty cool to see Joe Smith, Tiger legend. For Leto, we have number 6, that's Ronald Swain. Number 7 is the quarterback, Dom Pollen, who also is the leading rusher. See 28 out there. That would be a number that's not on our roster. So we have a mystery 28. And looks like 16 possibly. Maybe 18. Say 18, Joshua Burnway, but not sure on that one. Referee crew, I've seen this crew a few times. I think this particular ref's done a couple of Jesuit games as well. At home. Tigers actually only have one more regular season road game. It's in late October, and it's a toughie against Tampa Bay Tech. Jason Roberts' team, always solid, always well coached, and always in the playoffs too. So we are on the Jesuits bleachers for a change. Thought we joined the home crowd here, so these are your obligatory metal beat bleachers, so if they shake a little bit, that's why. But I guess it's part of the ambiance of everything.
Between the Jesuit Tigers and our Leto Falcons, as members of the Florida High School Athletic Association,
so Jesuit, I think their goal tonight, A, is don't get anyone hurt, and B, just work your offense. Stick to the fundamentals, get the running game going. And Jesuit's going to have the ball to start, so we'll see the Tiger offense. And see if the Tigers can go off to an early lead here and put this away. So we have a nice early evening tonight. But again, thanks to all who have tuned in tonight on Facebook. We appreciate it. Appreciate your support always. Basketball season coming up. Always look forward to that. So that's next up. And the Tigers will make their entrance here. As you see the shaking camera, but we'll work on that during the game here. And here come the Tigers. Game against Orlando Evans. People say the screen was too small, so I don't think that's the case tonight. People are going to be saying the screen is shaking. That's what I'm going to be hearing, but we'll all be good. I know my friend Andrew Diaz messaged me. He's on the way to Spain watching this game. So, Andrew, thank you. Class of 82. So going deep for Jesuit. Willie Suarez. Justin Thurman. A lot of speed. Willie, one of the national leaders in kick returns when they've kicked it to him. So now Thurman and Suarez up one in front of the other.
Let's give it up for Freddie the Falcon.
And here's the kickoff. Oh, and a lightning way out there. Hope the refs didn't see that. Here's Willie, 20, waiting for his blockers, 25. And he's taken down at the 43 where there was a lightning. It was way far away. There's protocols on that. There was a 30% chance rain tonight. So Tiger ball, 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line. We'll try not to lose our voice here tonight. Suarez comes out. Shotgun, Will Griffin, Justin Thurman to his left. It's Givens to the right. Tight formation. It's Thurman up the middle. Thurman still going. Thurman for a first down. Picked up about 12. It's a nice start for Jesuit. Thurman right up the middle in between the tackles. Like to see that. Following his blockers well. So Tigers already into the Leto side of the field. Shotgun. Another handoff to Thurman. Around the edge, 40, 35, puts on the speed, stutter step, down to the 20. So it's back-to-back Thurman, a flag on the play, back near the 40. That is a generally illegal block range. And when that flag is thrown to the outside like that, it's generally one of the receivers. So they're going to mark it from the spot of the infraction, which appears to be around the 38. So back to the 48. So it's going to be first down, and we'll call it 15. Shotgun again, Will Griffin, right in front of us here. He rolls left. Quick pass, caught, dropped. Threw a little flare pattern to Bryson Goodwin. Drop pass, so Jesuit facing a second down. So as usual, you see the all these crazy links of where you can watch the game. That is spam. The only place you can watch this game is on Facebook Live right here, right now with me. So 2nd and 15 Jesuit at the Leto 48. Flags on the play. And see what this is. So it looks like it's going to be encroachment on Leto. So it'll be 2nd and 10. Probably had a defender in the neutral zone. High school ball, they call that dead right away. So Givens wide right, Suarez to his left, 2 wideouts left. Green and Goodwin. Play action. And caught by Suarez. And he's near first. He got the first. So play action. Good job, Griffin, avoiding a tackle there. He was blitzed by 24 for Leto. We don't have that number. But it's a first down to the 32. Tigers driving, pistol formation. Griffin drops, good protection, lobs it down the field. Man open, score! Gary Gibbons. Will Griffin had all the time in the world. Just a perfect touch pass. Gibbons got behind the safety. And in short order, the Jesuit Tigers take a 7-0 lead on a 32-yard pitch and catch. So here's Anthony Iacano for the extra point with Trent Teeling holding. Julian Alonso, the long snapper. Iacano drills it. 7-0 Jesuit. 9:38 left in the first. So a quick score for the Tigers. And the cheerleaders may be getting a lot of push-up practice this evening. So the gunners on special teams for Jesuit, that's the freshman number 9, Mikey Vernon, Bryson Goodwin, the other gunner on the edge. See Cole Ballesteros there, number 14. He's had a solid year on special teams. He is right next to Mikey Vernon. There's a kick by Iacano. Is going to go in the end zone. Touchback to be Leto ball. So the quarterback is Dom Pollen. He's also the leading rusher. But this is, you can tell from up here, this is a very undersized Leto offensive line. And they're going to be dealing with one Peter Pazanski. Pazanski was moved inside last week, so he is at a tackle position with the Whitty, and I believe that's Orsillo at the other end. Shotgun spread formation, man in motion. Pollen rolls right, getting pressure, incomplete. And the numbers I have on this Leto roster are not even in the ballpark, so we'll do our best here. Second and 10. Pollen with a back next to him. He's got trips left and spread formation. Pollen trying the hard count here. Quick handoff inside, goes nowhere. I think that was Connor Dooley in there first. Peter Pazanski as well. So they try that little trap play inside. And it's 3rd and 10 for the Falcons, so they have got no yards on 2 plays here. Donovan Colby in there, number 15. That's safety. I think he missed last game. He is back. It's good to see. Colby, the junior, back there with Wade Wood as. S.J. Green at one corner, Bryson Goodwin at the other corner. Tigers moving around on defense here. Falcons need to hurry it up. Holland back to pass. Getting pressure. Down he goes. That was Caden Henderson, the freshman linebacker, on the blitz. Holland had nowhere to go. That is a loss of 8. And Leto forced a punt. That pocket collapsed very quickly. And Jesuit should get very good field position here. Willie Suarez standing back at around his 40-yard line. Low snap. Oh, they bobble the snap. Oh, and here's a run. 10, 15, tackle from behind. Drew Wood has finished that off. And on the bobble snap, Jesuit's going to have excellent field position here at the Leto 14-yard line. 7:23 left in the first. Tigers up 7-0. While the Hermes in the house. So Griffin shotgun, Thurman to his left. 3 wideouts left, Givens to the right. Now it's an empty set. Will Griffin slant? Is it in? No, they say he dropped it. Tried a little inside slant there to S.J. Green. Pass was low. Griffin really had to put that low, too. And the ball hit the turf. Incomplete pass, 2nd down. Green, Goodwin to the left. Suarez to the right to the short side. Max Hunson. Green in motion. Delay handoff. Thurman up the middle, score! Delay handoff, Justin Thurman. He scores from 14. Jesuit up early. Little delay handoff that time. Big hole for Justin Thurman. Iacano. Drills it. And early on, 7:10 left in the first. So it is 14-0 Jesuit.
Sportsmanship is having pride in your school, your team, and yourself. Sportsmanship is respect for the game and those who play it. The Florida High School Athletic Association and its corporate partners remind you to take the responsibility of good sportsmanship. The pregame,
we said Jesuit needed to just simply go out and take care of business tonight, and they have taken care of business so far. Also, by chance, if we have any Leto fans watching this evening, we appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in on Facebook live stream. Nice group watching tonight. So the road games, by the way, are only on Facebook. Home games are also on YouTube. Iacono to kick it off. It's going to be returned from about the 5-yard line. And that was Bryson Goodwin pushing the returner out. So hopefully tonight we see a lot of Tiger subs in this game. Wondering who the backup quarterback is, because Sam Themar was on crutches last week. If I had to guess, it would be Trent Teeling. He does a little bit of everything. I don't know that for sure. And the pass caught. Tackle by Trip Boyle. And a first positive play for the Leto Falcons. A short gain, but they got 5 out of that, so 2nd and 5. Again, pistol formation. With the quarterback, Paulin. Paulin back to pass again. Downfield. Oh, almost intercepted. He actually had a guy open at 22. Again, a number we don't have open. Overthrew him, so it's 3rd and 5. Pass nearly picked off. Time remaining at halftime. I may trudge over to the Leto press box to see if we have some semblance of a roster that they can give me. We'll see. So 3rd and 5 for the Falcons. Paulin shotgun. 2 wideouts to each side. 4 down for Jesuit. Paulin stepping up. Down he goes. Trip Boyle on the blitz and sack. And then the loss of 5 back to the original line of scrimmage. And time to punt again. The last punt was a bobble snap. Jesuit got good field position. Good snap that time. Punt. Nice punt. Willie, the 47. Goes to the sideline to the 40. And he is tackled out of bounds at the 32. So again, good field position for Jesuit. Tiger offensive line coming out. See big 71 Evan Rordam out there. Gavin Blanchard.
Ladies and gentlemen, our concession stand.
Julian Alonzo, 67. Jamison Thurber, the sophomore, 55. And we are going to have a water break with 5:12 left here in the first. It's going to be Tiger ball 1st and 10 at the Leto 32. Tigers leading 14-0. You know, last week that the play, the second 4th down run by Willie Suarez, I took a little bit closer look at it just to analyze it a little bit. A few key components to that play. First of all, Justin Thurman went in motion left out of the backfield, so splitting the DBs a little bit. It was a nice seal block by Gavin Blanchard. Then Thurman came back. I think the Armwood may have been thinking he was going to get a screen pass or a swing pass or maybe a wheel route or something. Faked it to him. Thurman went downfield, was a lead blocker on the play. Gary Givens also had a nice block downfield. Up Tigers with a swing pass to Green. Green, he may go. Green to the 10. So I think statistically that's going to be a run because that was a reverse pass. And there's a flag on the play, however. Right about the original line, it's going to be illegal block in the back on Jesuit. Second time that's happened. So that's going to be marked from the spot of the infraction. So the ball's back to the 39.
Let's give it up for our Falcon Regiment and our Leto Falcon cheerleaders.
Shotgun again here. Actually more of a pistol formation. Griffin flag in the play. Flag before the play starts. It's going to be encroachment on Leto. So Jesuit gets 5 of that penalty back. So that's going to take it down to the 34. So we'll have a first and we'll call it first and 13. So again, pistol formation, Thurman behind Griffin. Givens to the right, trips left. Griffin, good protection. Griffin looking downfield as a man open. Easy pitch, catch, score. S.J. Green. Griffin, tons of time. Really just let Green run his pattern. Got past the corner, lobbed it up, and the speedy Green, all he had to do was run under that. And that's about as easy as it gets. Jesuit up 20-0, and we still have 4 minutes plus left in the first. Here's Iacano. Good snap. Kick is up. Kick is good. 21-0 Jesuit. .418 left in the first. So this game is going according to plan, to say the least. I mean, Leto's losses were to Blake, the Starbury Crest, and Alonzo. And Tigers are a step up and then some from all of those teams. So this is a tough go for the Leto Falcons. So Iacano, kick, fielded at the 5, and to near the 20. And looks like the last guy up there was number 4, so Wade Woodaz in on special teams. So it's Peter Pazanski, Tucker Whitty, and I think it's Anthony Orsillo, 88. Yeah, Anthony Remetta, Remetta, 88. So it's Remetta is at the other end. So Paulin in the shotgun, 2 wideouts to either side, man in motion. And we have a dead ball foul. And it's going to be on Leto. So it was whoever the lineman is that's facing one, Peter Pizanski, and I'd probably flinch also. 1st and 15. North Carolina-bound Pizanski. Man in motion again here. Tigers press coverage. Screen pass. Oh, that was nearly picked. Boy, that was close to being picked off by Tucker Whitty. So, 2nd down, inside run, and that goes nowhere. Cyrus Abboud in on that tackle. So 3rd and a long way to go. Pollen's a good-sized quarterback. Pollen back to pass. Slant caught, but a quick tackle by Caden Henderson on a little inside slant pattern. It is a nominal gain, and Leto's got to punt it. Picked up about 3 yards. And Jesuits pretty much played this game on the Leto side of the 50. So Willie standing back at the 45. There he is. And a flag. And so Jesuit call for encroachment there. Tigers lining everybody up to rush the punter. And someone in the neutral zone, a little antsy. So it's 4th down and 9. And obviously still punting here to 18 left in the first, clock running. Snap. High kick. Hits, takes a Jesuit roll, and Willie on the run. I think Willie Suarez just wanted to get his hands on the ball there. Grabbed it before it went out of bounds. So Jesuit yet again in strong field position at the Leto see where. Haven't marked the ball yet. Leto 39. So Griffin shotgun, Thurman to his left. Max Hunt to the right, short side. Trips left, Suarez in the slot. Griffin, pass to Goodwin. Getting a block on the outside by Green. Goodwin cuts outside. Goodwin to the end zone, score. That was a nice seal block by S.J. Green that sprung that play right after Goodwin made the catch. So nice play, S.J. on the edge. Clean block. Iacano with Teeling holding. Snap, kick. It's good. 28-0, folks. We're still in the first. 1:53 left in the first. And we will probably have a very fast second half here. So 35 is the running time number. Normally it's a second half thing, but if I'm not mistaken, and I may be mistaken here, sometimes the coaches may have a mutual agreement on a first half running clock. And my guess is if we hit the 40s here, I think that might be the mutual agreement. But we shall see. Again, I'm speculating. Kick by Iacano, fielded back near the goal line, cutting left. 10, and this is not going to end well. Wow. Inside the 10-yard line, a bevy of Tigers. Cole Ballesteros was there. Camden Haywood was there. And about 4 or 5 others. That was doomed from the start. So Leto back at their 10. Paulin with the running back next to him. Paulin back to pass. Paulin in trouble. He briefly escaped, but he's sacked inside the 5 by Remetta and Pazanski. So Leto going the opposite way here. Tigers getting a sub in there. Gabe Themar coming in, 27. And Trey Lee. Oh, they're going to have I think this is a lightning. Is this a timeout or a lightning break here? I don't know. Let's see. Timeout. Timeout, Leto. Yeah, so Tigers already have some subs. Antrey Lee is in at one corner. Thinking Mikey Vernon may be in at the other corner. I'm not sure. Actually, Cam Housey's back, 26. That's good to see. He's missed a couple of games, so Housey's back. One of those solid freshmen. Yeah, the corners now are Vernon and Lee. Colby and Woodaz are the safeties. Abood and Henderson are at linebacker. And Boyle, Remetta, Themar, Pazanski are on the line. Boyle lining up at an edge position. Second down inside the 5. Paulin under center now. Paulin quick handoff. And maybe back to the line of scrimmage. That was Henderson in on that tackle. And if I'm Leto, I'm letting this clock run down, which I think they're going to do. They're going to switch ends. So mercifully, this first quarter is over. And the Jesuit Tigers lead 28-0 with Leto facing a third and appears to be 17 inside the 5. So we're going to go all the way down. So that nice Jesuit crowd here tonight. Tiger fans travel. But the Leto folks that are here are troopers. I mean, they've had a couple of wins, so, kudos to them. A win's a win. But I think Leto still has Armwood. I think they still have Tampa Bay Tech, and that's going to be a problem. So we are at the far end of the field now. Not quite the view we had before, but reasonably good. So Leto with a third and 17. The ball's at the 2, or maybe the 3. We'll give them the benefit of the doubt and say it's the 3. Paulins under center. And it's a handoff. And forward progress back to the original line of scrimmage. And, oh, boy, Leto is going to be punting from the back of the end zone right now on 4th down and 17. So let's see what happens here. So Suarez is standing inside of his 30. There he is. Oh, they got the kickoff. Willie goes back to the 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. Oh, it's coming. It's coming back. There's a flag. Let's not get too excited here. There's a flag. There's a flag back at the 22-yard line. And this is probably going to be coming back. And it is. So this one's coming back to the 32. So we have a little legal block there. Trent Teeling in the game. Caleb Smith in the game at one receiver as well. A couple of talented underclassmen. The sophomore Smith, the junior Teeling. Thurman next to Will Griffin. Max Hunt wide right, the junior. So maybe looking at your future wide receiver core here. Teeling in motion. High snap. And looking deep. Pass is broken up nicely. Looking for Smith. That was broken up by number 2, who we do not have number 2. May have been, we have a 3, Gary Whitehead. So If that was you, Gary Whitehead, nice play. So Smith wide left, Hunt Teeling to the right. And Ryan McNeil's in the game as well. Pitch, Thurman. Oh, Thurman stops in a dime. Thurman cuts inside. Thurman goes outside. Thurman scores. Oh, boy, Thurman with the ankle breaker move. 32-yard run, Thurman. Boy, Thurman stopped dead in his tracks on the run. Cut inside. Then out. And when he's in the open field, you're not catching him. And, here's Iacano for the extra point. And Iacano's kick is good. See the lightning, but that is way far away. I think we had 30% chance from what I saw at game time, and that was dwindling down to 10 as we went along.
The Leto High School Athletic Association and its corporate partners remind you to play strong, play hard, and play fair. Go Falcons!
I think Jesuit plays Leto in basketball this year, and that is a game to see. Tiger basketball squad should have a solid year, and you have the Delgardos who play for, I think they're cousins, who play for Leto, and they are very talented. So that's going to be a good one. Iacano. This is fielded at the 10. And a nice return here by number 6 for Leto. That was Ronald Swain. We've got that number. Swain, number 6, with a nice return. And no flag. 10:01 left in the second, 35-0 Tigers. So let's see who we have on defense now for Jesuit. Looks like we have a few subs out there. Now Anthony Orsillo's out there, 77. So Orsillo, Remetta. Pazanski's moved outside. Housy's in. Haywood's in, I believe. Low snap. Pass is knocked down. That was Remetta. Anthony Remetta with the big paw on the low snap. Yeah, Camden Haywood, the junior's in, 45. You know, and they have gone to running time. They're in running time, so seeing it right now. Because normally that would be an incomplete pass or just a dead ball, so they are doing running time. So that's a good thing. Man in motion for the Falcons. Paulin, the quarterback, shotgun, inside handoff. Quick tackle by Caden Henderson.
for a loss. Boy, Caden Henderson almost there simultaneously with the handoff. And shotgun formation, third down, 3rd and 13. 7:17 left in the second, clock running. Similar formation, man in motion. Snap. And the quarterback Paulin on a keeper, and he's knocked back. I think that was Haywood in there. Zach Quinn, 25, he was in there as well. And it's 4th down. And Leto saying, what the heck, we're going to keep the offense out in the field and see if something happens. At least that's what it appears. Or not. Nope, they're punting. So Vernon drops deep. Tigers are off the ball here. Looks like they're not going to rush. So I think they took the delay. For some reason. Falcons still just waiting as long as they can. Snap. Decent kick. Nope, went out of bounds. See where they mark it. So Griffin coming out. Tigers may not have a backup quarterback here. Hezekiah Davis is in at running back. Carlo Thompson, the freshman, number 4, is in at one of the receiver spots. I see Thane Swenson out there, the sophomore lineman. So definitely some new bodies out there. Even the backup kicker, that would be the sophomore Weston McCarthy, is warming up. And the backup holder is warming up. And the backup snapper, who appears to be Xavier Nako, is warming up. So everybody's warming up. So a taste of the future here. Hezekiah Davis, the freshman running back, big kid, 5'10", 170. Is next to Will Griffin. Griffin back to pass. Griffin looking deep down the field, overthrew. Andrew Changsud, 84. It's another guy you're going to see a lot of next season. He's a junior. So Smith, Thompson, Teeling are wide left. Someone's tying their shoe. I think that's Changsa tying their shoe. Davis next to Griffin. And will swing pass caught by Smith. Smith keeps his balance, and he's going to be just shy of a first. So Caleb Smith's little flare pass by Will Griffin. Easy pitch and catch. And we have a different running back in. That's Mike Brown. Mike Brown, the senior. Getting a little playing time here. Whistles, whistles, whistles. Apparently there was a chain gang issue. So I think we're ready now. Teeling in motion. Teeling gets the fly sweep. Teeling has the first 50, 45, 40. And it's going to be a horse collar tackle on Leto or possibly a face mask. So this is going to be 15 tacked on to the end of this run on the fly sweep by Trent Teeling. As the clock runs away, under 2 minutes left in the first half here. First and 10, Jesuit at the Leto 22. It's a handoff to Davis. He's got blockers in front of him. He cuts left. He stops. And he gets a first. Hezekiah Davis letting his blockers get in front of him there. A little stutter step late, trying to get inside. And he is just shy of a first. No, he got the first. Griffin, Davis. No, Griffin still has it. Griffin, oh, drop. Boy, Griffin faked me out that time. Thought he gave it to Davis, but nice little play fake by Griffin. Pulled it down. Rolled right, had a lot of time, got it to Teeling incomplete in the end zone. So 2nd and 10. Jesuit can get a first down without getting a touchdown, and 24 seconds. The Tigers probably would like to score one here. 17 seconds. So if they're going to do it, they need to do it now. Maybe call time. We'll see. Empty set. Griffin back to pass. Tons of time. Tons of time. Pass is going to be caught. Score. Mike Brown at the horn. Brown in the backfield. Just kind of snuck out. And he had no one on him, and Griffin had no one on him. So that was an easy one. So this will be the last play of the half here. Icano, snap, kick, good, halftime. And Jesuit is up 42-0. And they have 33 minutes on the clock, and I hope this is not a 33-minute halftime, but we shall see. No, they went down to 17, thank goodness. So thanks to all who are viewing this evening. We appreciate it. Always appreciate your support. And we will have a relatively quick second half. It's 42-0, Jesuit over Leto, and you are watching Jesuit Tiger Football, the Facebook live stream. We'll be back shortly.
I've seen you in forever. How you been?
Doing okay? How are you doing?
Doing well. Doing well.
It's all the second
Yeah,
half.
yeah. This is actually my first time in the bleachers. I didn't go to Treasure Coast. I couldn't make it. Which was probably a good thing I didn't go to Treasure Coast. But I'll be at Tech.
So Falcons would like to say happy birthday to Nadia.
And I'm getting everything wrong. But they put second string in, right? I thought, yeah, Evan. We should look at quarterback. Although I came to watch Lily. I know. So I came here for Lily. I want to go to Southern. Oh, this is Rachel. Yeah, I'm Rachel. Hi, Rachel. But I'm all about this. Like, and then when you're you can go back and tell them. All right. Yeah, now you can do it. You're like, yes. Was that good? I'm so sorry. You should be okay more, Lily. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll be back.
Please welcome to the field the Leto High School Falcon Regiment from Tampa, Florida. Band director is Eric Rivera, staff includes David Bellis, Jessica Carino, and Diane McHugh. The band is under the field direction of drum majors Jessica Fenton and Ronald Ashley. Their field show is entitled The Dash Between. Drum majors, is your band ready? Very well, Leto High School. You may now take the field for performance.
Yeah, he's in.
I figured. I was like, he had to fill out the senior information. I've had my name phonetically, when it's spelled weird, but it's right? But it's spelled weird. So I put it on there. I thought, well, I'll just mention it to Kathy.
Oh, yeah. It is. It's fine. It's okay. Yeah, so no, the bleachers are bleachers. No, but yeah, if he ever can make it or something, it'll probably be me, but that's never happened. All right, John Pedrero back here at Leto. We're going to have a running time second half as Jesuit leads Leto 42-0. Tigers scored on the last play of the first half. A little easy pitch and catch from Will Griffin to Mike Brown, senior running back. So this should go relatively quick. But boy, you got a feel for Leto. I mean, this is it's a difficult situation here for football. I mean, this is one of those schools where certain sports they excel. Good basketball team, good baseball team every year, solid soccer team every year. I mean, that's going way back. For those of you that have been in town for a while may remember other Coach Ray DePompo. He was a soccer coach here, very successful one here for a long, long time. But football has always been a challenge. I think my most memorable moment was my senior year, 81. Leto, pretty solid back in those days. And our guys pulled one out. It was 26-24, if I'm not mistaken, on that fine 80-81 squad with Ron Moore, Mike Sierra, Pat McIntyre, Mike Valdez, Gerald McCulley, who listens in sometimes, Al Lopez, the quarterback, who won the Guy Toff Award his senior year. Good group of guys. Marcus Williams, always wonder what happened to that guy. Super safety. I mean, he was a big safety, hard-hitting guy. Graduated with us, kind of disappeared, but who knows? Maybe someone will find him for our 50th coming up in 8 years. So let's see what Jesuit does at quarterback here. Tigers are going to be kicking off to start the third. Again, Themar, the backup, has been dinged up. So may just be Will Griffin's show or a mystery person. So Iacana will kick it off. We have one new gunner here, 32, Blake Mitchell, junior defensive back. He was a solid JV player last year. Played receiver. I think he played a little quarterback too, possibly. Not sure. So here we go. Iacano boots it to about the 8-yard line. And I think the last guy up there was 18. That's Nick Thompson. So we've got some subs. So let's see who we have in there for Jesuit. So Trip Keller's in, 36. He's a freshman defensive back. So Trip Keller and let's see who that is back there. 6. King Powell. That's a guy you want to remember down the road. He's a freshman, played very well on JV. Matthew Mangiaco is here at one corner, 28. So a lot of subs in. So Paulin, back to pass, screen pass, caught. And like 90 and 32 in on that tackle. So that's Frank Orsillo. And Blake Mitchell. So we'll try to get these numbers reasonably accurate here. Pierce Luttrell is in 97. He's a senior. Later trying to burn as much time as possible in between plays. Paulin back to pass, rolls right, keeps it himself. Paulin going around the end near a first down. And I think Paulin got the first down. First down of the game, if I'm not mistaken, for Leto. And the Tiger players, I can't tell if they were cheering Paulin getting the first down or someone made their first tackle, but Haywood was in there, I think. But first down, Leto. How about that? Their first down of the game. So it's Luttrell, Alex Nacco, 47, is one end, and Frank Orsillo, 90, the other end, and Gabe Themar, 27, he's at the edge. 32's another corner. That's Mitchell, so Mitchell's out at corner, actually. Paulin rolls right, breaks a tackle, not that time. He is tackled hard by Zach Quinn, 25. And that is a loss on the play and a big loss. So 89 coming in for Jesuit. That's Tyler Harper. He's a freshman lineman. Okay, Tyler Harper, saw him play on JV. And he was very, very impressive. This is a kid that's going to get bigger and stronger, kind of tall, lean kid, about 6'2", maybe 175, 180. A very rangy lineman. And he hits the weight room and grows a little bit. He's going to be a force. Just a freshman. Pulling. Pass downfield. Caught in a tip. Caught on a tip by Nico McNair. So Luttrell comes out. 1st and 10, Leto. So trips right for the Falcons. Paul in shotgun. And he play action, rolls right, and incomplete. Paulin was being pressured by Cole Ballesteros, and I think we are going to have the fastest, shortest time water break of the season at 6:02. That went by quick. So 6:02 left in the third. Leto with a bit of a drive against the Jesuit backups. But I think the Tigers have succeeded in not getting any key players injured. Yeah, this is a tough game next week against Bishop Verot. For those that might not have heard earlier, Bishop Verot 5, they're Class 2 Metro. They're actually driven by the school down there. Very nice school. Class 2, they are 5-0. One of those wins via forfeit over Lehigh. Don't know what happened there. But they've beat Port Charlotte. They've beat Dunbar. That's a past Jesuit opponent. They have scored 40 points in every game, 40 plus. And they play 1-4 Key West tonight. So, barring something entirely unforeseen, you're going to have 6-0 Bishop Verot coming to Alumni Field Corral Memorial Stadium next Friday. Doesn't get easier for the Tigers. Gaither coming up after that. Tampa Bay Tech on the road. That is going to be a tough game. TC at home. Hillsborough at home, too. Not forget about Earl Garcia's Terriers. 1st and 10, Poland. Hand off to the fullback, who is dragged down by Camden Hayward again. Haywood, I should say. I'm saying Hayward. Haywood. Griffin Moore comes out. Gain of 2 on that play, right in front of us here at midfield. Pool and shotgun again. And timeout, Leto maybe? They did. Leto takes a timeout. But here you see Jesuit coaches talking to number 6, King Powell. JV game I saw, he had 4 picks. I mean, he was the best player on the field. I think it was a game against Sarasota, if I'm not mistaken. But he is a solid player. So Luttrell back in, 97. 58 is in. That's Brian Rodriguez, the junior. On 3rd and 8. Poulin shotgun. Poulin back to pass. Getting pressure. Goes downfield. Incomplete. Good defense there. Pass was intended for the mystery 22. It's fourth down. Looks like the offense is staying out on the field. Good defensive coverage that time. 36 was nearby. That's it's Trip Keller back at one of the safety positions. Poulin. Pass caught. Short of the first. Going to be Tiger ball. Tackle was by 25, Zach Quinn. So Griffin stays in with Thurman. Griffin back to pass. Griffin tons of time. Griffin lobs it. Downfield caught Caleb Smith. It's a nice catch, Smith. First down. So Smith and Thompson are to the left. Zion LaBarbera in number 1. Different quarterback. Trent Teeling at quarterback, bobbles the snap, and he just falls on it. So I had a feeling we'd see Trent Teeling at some point. After that sack, I think Matt Thompson said, Will, you're coming out. Don't need Will Griffin injured on something fluky here. So Teeling, the quarterback. No, Griffin's back in. Okay, well, he came out of play, so Griffin's back. And next to him at running back is William Kinsey, the junior. And he swings it out to Teeling, 50, 45. Nice gain, Teeling. Teeling in motion, running that wheel route. Gains a good bit of that initial loss back, but it is going to be third down. Third down and 13. Jesuit at the Leto 45. So Smith goes to the left. Changsut to the right. Teeling slot left. Wide left next to Smith. LaBarbera is slot. It's Smith. Smith cuts left. Smith stays on his feet. Might have got it. Might have got it. Depends on the spot. It depends on the spot. The Jesuit players say first down. The referee says otherwise. And I would suspect the offense is going to stay out in the field. That's the end of the third. I wasn't even paying attention. That's the end of the third. That was a quick one. 42-0 the score. Running time again. So Jesuit's going to face a fourth down and short on this end of the field as they move down. I'm still just a little surprised that Griffin is still in. I mean, it's the one guy you don't want to risk an injury at all. I don't think he's in now. Looks like Teeling's in. Yeah, so Teeling is in. And Smith Sanders is in at running back number 20. Wyatt Anderson, the sophomore, number 50. I see him into the offensive line. Luca Norton in, number 70. Big sophomore, right tackle. So Teeling in the shotgun on 4th and very short. Teeling. Handoff. Sanders, he has the first and more. Look at Sanders. Nice run. Smith Sanders. On the quick handoff. Got down to the 19-yard line. That's a 13-yard run for Sanders. He stays in. Teeling shotgun. Changsut Thompson to the right. LaBarbara Smith to the left. Teeling. Smith Sanders. Sanders cuts right. Sanders inside. Sanders still going. Sanders weaving, bobbing. Nice run again near first. Sanders comes out. Hezekiah Davis comes in. A chance to meet his grandparents in the concession line a moment ago. Very nice people. So Hezekiah Davis, the freshman, and Leto calls timeout. So that was a first. So Jesuit's going to have first and goal at the 9. With 10:39 left in the game. And the Tigers pitching a shutout.
Phone calls to your parents, to your grandparents, your sister.
So Teeling with Davis next to him. Clock running. Shotgun formation. Let's see if he gives it to Hezekiah. He does. Davis cuts right. Davis slung down for a loss by number 19 for Leto. A number that we do not have, but nice tackle, number 19. So Davis loses 2 yards there. And Teeling shotgun, 2 wideouts to each side. Clock running, man in motion. Carlo Thompson bobbled it, jumped on it. Tried a jet sweep. I think there was some confusion there if that handoff was going to be in front of Teeling or behind Teeling. And it was kind of right into Teeling. And that is a big loss. So Jesuit now 3rd and goal, moving backwards at the 17. And when you have someone that doesn't play a lot of quarterback, that's kind of what happens. Now we have a different running back. It's Kinsey. High snap. Teeling. Pass caught. Touchdown Tigers. 43 on the catch. That's Macho Mendez. Bit of a broken play, and Macho, the freshman, we've seen him play a little fullback this year. Got out in the flat. Nice awareness by Trent Teeling. And Teeling with a touchdown pass. And new kicker here, 82. This is Lane Maynard, the lefty. And he blasts it in the flag. Legal procedure on Jesuit. So it's Lane Maynard, and the holder is the other kicker, Weston McCarthy. So Lane Maynard is a sophomore. High snap. Kick is up. Maynard drilled it with room to spare. Strong-legged kicker right there, the lefty Maynard. 49-0, Jesuit up. Clock running, 7 minutes left in the game. So, an early night.
Don't forget to make that phone call. You have 7 minutes until the game is over.
So kicking off for Jesuit here is Iacano still doing the honors. And here's Iacano. Blasted in the end zone. It's going to be a touchback. Leto ball. And see who's coming out for the Tigers now. So, see 90 out there. That's let's see. So that's Orsillo. So on the line we've got Orsillo. 53 is out there. Oh, 53 is Nick Malatin. He was a late addition to the team. And we've got a timeout called. I think Judge are just trying to get some organization. Leto's out of timeouts, I think. Now they have one left. Take that back. But trying to get a little organization here. So 36 is out there. So that's Keller, Trip Keller. Powell, 56 is out there. That's Luke Battaglia, sophomore. Parker Caskey, 35, is out there. He's at one of the corners. Hunter Haas, 53 is Malatin. I don't see Hunter Haas. It's 52. So a lot of names that I never mention out there right now. Clock running. And We have a Tiger jump. I think Macho Mendez was so excited about his touchdown that he got a little antsy. We approach 5 minutes remaining. Poulin, shotgun. Poulin back to pass, getting pressure. He was hit hard. And a tackle quickly made by number 19. It's actually Caleb Smith out there on defense. Second and a yard. Poulin shotgun. Poulin, inside handoff. They got the first. Couple of new bodies coming in. Number 3. It's Jace Martino. Luttrell comes back in. Harper comes back in. Approaching 3 minutes left in the game. Man in motion. Similar formation from what we've seen really all night from Leto. Pull and short drop, screen pass. And 89 was in on that tackle for Jesuit. That's Tyler Harper. Couple more plays here. Excuse me, I think I said 19 on that tackle. That was actually 18 previously. Nick Thompson, the junior, so not 19, 18. For all of the Nick Thompson fans out there. Under 2 minutes. Maybe a play or two here. Poulin getting pressure. Poulin lobbing it downfield. Caught. Not lobbing, kind of, shouldn't say lob, just kind of little line drive, low pass. Caught. Jack Kruger comes in, number 16, sophomore DB. It's a first down for Leto. I think they're second. Under a minute. Could be it here. Poulin inside handoff. That's a loss. Whole slew of Tigers on that tackle. And 44 came out with the ball. Colton Haywood. And that's going to be it. That will be it. No more. So Jesuit, like we said at the beginning, the goal, take care of business, don't get anyone hurt, and they did both. An anticipated running time win, 49-0 over Leto, and not getting any easier for Leto. They got some tough opponents coming up. Jesuit with a very good Bishop Verot team coming into town next week. That should be a very exciting game. Thanks to all who watched tonight. We appreciate it. Jesuit fans and Leto fans as well. Appreciate all of our viewers on the Facebook live stream. And we have folks that watch all over the world. I have had in the past viewers or listeners from Qatar, from Australia, Europe, different spots. So we're worldwide, and it's a very cool thing. So thanks again to everyone here, everyone who watched. I'm John Pedrero from the class of 1981, and you have been watching Jesuit Tiger Football on the Facebook live stream. Have a great evening, everyone.